Was this the biggest fight you could have made at 135, considering the current picture?
Not really. I wouldn't say the biggest, but definitely the toughest. The guy with the credentials and experience for sure.
There's a lot of questions around whether or not you're going to stick around at 135. It seems as if this might be your last fight. Is that the case?
Yeah, we got to see. I don't know. I mean, so many big fights at 135. It's hard for me to go to 140. I can't really say anything at 140. Really, intrigues me. Really, all the big fights are at 135, and we got to see how I feel on May 20th.
Hey, Devin, what's your thoughts on Bob Arum saying Lomachenko is better than Ali, Sugar Ray, and Floyd Mayweather?
And you said the following: Lomachenko is technically the best fighter that I have seen since the early Muhammad Ali.
Wow.
That is correct.
That's a hot take.
Wow. Yeah, that is correct. Now, take this kid. When he was an amateur, 396 amateur fights against everybody in the world, lost one, and that fight that he lost, he revenged 4 times. He won 2 Olympic gold medals, 2 amateur world championships. Nobody else has done that. Now he comes into the professional ranks, and in 9 professional fights, he's won 2 world championships. He's the great defensive fighter, but there are been great defensive fighters. Floyd Mayweather is a great defensive fighter, but Floyd is a defensive fighter. He'll throw enough punches in a round to win the round, but it always goes to the scorecard. Lomachenko is an offensive weapon as well as a defensive fighter, and he's looking all the time for weakness in the opponent. He wants to destroy the opponent, not just win a decision.
Player, Michelle.
Right.
I love getting revenge.
So you
4
talk
times.
about two-way player, right? He is.
Okay, Bob.
He is the LeBron James of boxing.
Yeah, Mama. He said Kawhi. He said LeBron.
Bob, you and I,
Kawhi.
we were friends.
Bob Arum, take this with all the respect I can give you. My eyeballs just told my brain something that said you skipped a lot of great fighters to go back to Muhammad Ali. Respect.
I like it.
Roy Jones comes to mind in terms of the eye test. And you're saying he's more skilled and even better than Roy Jones?
Yes, because the difference with Roy was an extremely skilled fighter. Roy always looked for the easiest touches in his career. Look at he fought a cab driver. This kid only wants to fight the best. And Roy Jones, a great fighter. And I love Roy. He's a great person. But not as good as Lomachenko. What I sense is that I'm seeing something so special that it will have to be part of history. Look, I've been around great fighters. Without bullshit. You know, there was Lenin and Hagler, and then there was Floyd. You know, was a hell of a fighter. I've never seen anybody like this. None of them compared to him.
That's also Ali and Pacquiao too?
And even Ali.
Hey, Devin, what's your thoughts on Bob Arum saying Lomachenko is better than Ali, Sugar Ray, and Floyd Mayweather?
He said he was better? Man, we just got to see. I mean, if he says that Loma's better than those greats, then after the fight, I mean, what is he going to say about me?
What do you like so much about the matchup in the ring?
I mean, styles make fights. At the end of the day, I just feel like it's nothing that Loma can do better than me. I'm better than him in every aspect, every attribute. I'm better.
Devin, thank you so much.
Let me ask Bob a question. Bob, is Lomachenko one of the best fighters that you've seen since Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray? Still? Mr. Arum?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I knew that when he came with us out of the amateurs. Nobody that I know of had the amateur credentials that Vasyl Lomachenko had.
And that's
Nobody.
And that's why we want to fight.
And he was able to take those skills and go into the professional ranks with great success.
When you made that comment, that's when we decided that Lomachenko was the fight that we really wanted. You've done a wonderful job with promoting Vasyl, and when you made that statement as a Hall of Fame promoter, there was no other fight that we wanted as a team. So thank you for making it happen.
No, thank you. I know we looked around, you and I, for the best possible.
He's trained by his father. They're going to take it to another level because they know what's at stake. I would have to imagine that you and your father are going to take things to another level in preparation for what could be, an extremely tough match against Devin Haney.
Main question.
The changes that you're going to make in this training camp based on the opposition.
Look, for me, it looks like I prepare for first Olympic Games. I go to bed with this dream. I wake up with this dream. I live with this dream. And of course, we train hard. We prepare this, and it's a big motivation.
So you're preparing like you did for a gold medal. Lastly, before I get to Devin, if I can just ask you what a win in this fight would mean to your legacy. You've had an extremely successful amateur career. You've won belts in 3 different weight classes. You've won multiple gold medals. What would undisputed champion mean to Vasyl Lomachenko and your family?
Look, it looks like then you put a goal and take a goal. After then you take a goal, of course you're very happy, and you knows you do what you want. That's my mind.
But this is kind of the last thing that you feel like you haven't accomplished that you want to accomplish. So it has to mean a little bit more to you than just another fight.
Look, it's a dream from the beginning. Then I came in the professional sports. I can explain about my emotion right now because I am not undisputed world champion.
Okay,
That's why.
I got you. So we'll talk about it.
After the fight.
If that happens.
Yeah, we're talking about after the fight.
But he has other plans. This gentleman right here to my right, and Devin Haney, and for you, Devin, like your dad said, better late than never, right? I mean, you wanted this opportunity since 2019, I believe, and now we are here. Why was it important for you to stay at 135 and defend your titles for the second time against this man to our left?
First off, I want to thank God, Allah, for everything, for this opportunity. I'm blessed to be here. Something that I've always dreamed of. Like you said, I've been wanting this fight since 2019. I've been begging for it, calling for it, and the time has finally came. The tables have turned this time around. When he had the belts, he didn't want to fight me. He wouldn't fight me. But it's a fight that I truly believe. I truly believe that I'm the better fighter. I'm the better competitor. And rather it was 4 years ago or now, I will be victorious. So I'm happy that the time has finally came.
Taking this fight against Vasyl Lomachenko, what do you feel like having a name like him on your resume? Obviously, you guys are students of the game. You know everybody that he's fought. Your dad said he's been watching his tape for a long time. Why him? Why was he an important opponent for you?
Yeah, this is a legacy fight for me. Loma at one time was #1 pound for pound. A few months ago, he was higher than me on the pound for pound list. Now that the fight is getting made or has been made, he has dropped down. He's dropped down off the pound for pound list. But it is what it is. We know what type of fighter he is. We know that he deserves to be on the pound for pound list. Not above me, but definitely on the pound for pound list. So this is just a legacy fight. This is a fight. This is a real fight. This is not a. It's not like a influencer or This is really for the belts. This is really for the gold, everything, the pound for pound, the best in the division. possibly the best in the world.
You mentioned on stage that it's not even about the money, that it's about the legacy. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely bigger money fights out there. I could have sat back and waited for it, but this is legacy. You know, Loma has the credentials. Loma has, you know, the names, and Loma was pound for pound #1 at a time. You know, he was, you know, like Skip said, Bob said he was, you know, the next closest thing to Muhammad Ali or something like that. So, you know, it shows what type of fighter he is. And after this fight, the world will give me my just due, and I will be, you know, high on that pound for pound list. I should be #1.
Hey, Lomachenko said you like a heavyweight, but he never said that about Luke Campbell and Akhi, who are taller than you and bigger than you. So what do you think why do you think that's the case?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big lightweight at the end of the day. Loma, you know, I don't know, he felt my size. He felt it when he saw me. He has fought taller guys, but you know, at the end of the day, size doesn't matter when you get in that ring. Loma has beat bigger guys, and it shouldn't matter in the ring against me. We both weigh in at 135. We both make the weight, and at the end of the day, you know, the best man is going to win on that night, and it's going to be me. Size doesn't matter.
Hey, when Canelo lost to Mayweather, a lot of fans said that Canelo only lost to him because he was inexperienced. You're the same age as Canelo Alvarez was. You know, Lomachenko is even younger than Floyd Mayweather was. But now all of a sudden they're saying Lomachenko is old.
Older than and older than Loma. Is he old? No, they're not saying that he's old. So don't say Loma's old. Now all of a sudden he's old now that he's fighting me. But just a year ago he wasn't old. Now all of a sudden he got old overnight. No, it don't work like that. They know that when I win, I want the world to give me my just due. Put him #1 on your pound for pound list. Put him above me on your pound for pound list. You know what I'm saying? Talk about how great he is and what he is, close to Muhammad Ali, this and that. Remember all that stuff that the media said and all that? Remember that, because on May 20th, I want the world to give me my just due. I want the world to acknowledge how great of a fighter I am.
You have a message for the people that they don't believe in you? Because there are people that they don't understand boxing.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna turn all the non-believers into believers on May 20th. But remember what y'all said. Y'all said this was the guy. This was the guy that y'all chose. You know what I'm saying? I didn't choose him. You know what I'm saying? This was the guy that y'all chose. So they choosing him on May 20th. Choose me when I'm victorious.
So when you hear people like Max Kellerman say, "Sorry, Devin, but you're not going to get the credit if you beat Lomachenko because he's old."
He's not old. He's 35 years old. Bud is 35 years old. How old is Bud? Yeah, Bud is 35, whatever. Yeah, he's not old. How is he old? When Floyd beat, how old was Floyd when he beat Canelo?
36.
36. Was he old? No.
Not at all. Devin, what do you tell those Mexican
I'm young.
fans?
Why don't y'all say, "Oh, this guy is young"?
Devin, what?
Hey, you're top. You're to be one of the youngest human beings to conquer this level. I mean,
man, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be here. You know, this is a dream come true. I knew that I would be here one day, and the time has finally come. And now it's time for me to continue, beating these top guys one by one, line them up.
Hey, Devin, you're a top pound for pound fighter, but a win over Lomachenko on May 20th. Where does this place you on the pound for pound list?
Put me #1, man. This was the guy y'all chose. This was #1 pound for pound. He was this. He was the Matrix. He was this. He was untouchable. Everything, all that. You remember? Do y'all remember that or what? Okay, so stay right there, because after that, I just want y'all to give me my credit as a young guy, 24 years old. Didn't have to fight Loma. I didn't have to take the fight. But guess what? It's my legacy. I wanted to prove myself.
Hey,
I mean, everybody that I've called out and they actually wanted to fight me, I fought them. I don't have to fight Lomachenko, but guess what? I do, because this is something for me. This is something internally. This is something that I really, truly wanted, and now it's the time.